Tummy muscles turned on. That's it. And when you're ready, just start with arm circles today. So lift your arms up by your ears and all the way round out to the side. Arms lifting up and all the way round. So think about lifting those fingertips all the way to the sky, moving the arms around. Lift the arms up and all the way round. 3 to go. Fingertips moving as far away from your armpits as you can imagine and keeping the ribs and the belly button tucked in. Last one. And then hold your arms up above your head, palms facing out, and bring them down in line with your shoulders, palms forward. Push them back, feel the shoulder blades squeeze together behind your body. Good. 10 and 9. That's it. So you bring them a little bit forward. 8 and 7. Squeeze them back. 6. 5 more. Squeeze back. 4. Squeeze back. 3. Squeeze back. 2. Squeeze back. 1. Hands back down by your side. Good. Into a roll down. Head nods. Arms dangling outside your ears. Take a pause at the bottom. Then gently rise up, lifting through to the top of the head. Take a breath, breathing out, sequentially coming down bit by bit. So really take your time here to find the depth where you can bend to before softly and gently lifting up again and restacking everything over the joints. Breathing in, breathing out. Off we go. Nod your head. Soften the chest. Feel yourself finding space in your back as you let those arms dangle away from your shoulders. I always like to imagine I've got something heavy in my hands here. Pause at the bottom. And then we need to stand up, keeping soft knees, putting your bottom over your knees, your belly over your bottom, then the ribs, then the chest, neck and head. 1 to come. Feel the stretch of all the posterior chain, lengthening through the back of the neck and drippy arms, pausing at the bottom and gently coming up again. Shoulders down, lifting through the top of the head. Good. Keep your bottom still and twist your arms around from side to side. Your bottom needs to stay still. Perfect, Ruth and Angie. Well done. Turning your heads from side to side. 3 to go. 1 and 2. Twist and 3. Back to center. Arm to ear. Now I want you to focus on the distance between my ear and my shoulder. I want to try and maintain it. So I'm going to go over to the side. Keep that space between my arm and my ear. And then rise nice and tall. Change sides. Arm to ear. Bend and, oh my goodness, over we go. And rise. Good. Keep that arm nice and long. The one that's not moving, the one that's traveling down. Keep it coming down the outside of the knee. Good. And rise. Sometimes just shifting the focus really helps to increase the range of movement as we take that hand outside the knee. And rise. 1 more to each side. Arm to ear to shoulder. Over we go. And then lift up. Change sides. Down we go. Holding here. Stretch that top arm. And lift up into your standing position again. 3 shoulder rolls. 1. Pinch those shoulder blades together. 2. And 3. Now we come to pop our arms over our chest. Similar move to what we've just done. Keep the hips still. Breath in, breath out, twist to the side. So it feels a little bit more restrictive when we're not wafting our arms around. Keep the shoulders away from your ears and continuously bring your belly button into your spine. We twist and return. Good job. Twist and return. 2 to go. Twist and return. And last time each side. Twist and return. twist and return. Very good. Bring those arms down and let's start into the ankles. When you're ready, lift the heels up and down, tucking ribs in. 10 and 9. Good job. 8. Keep those toes engaging, connecting into the floor. 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the heels up nice and high, holding here. And we're going to do that same movement that we've just done. Hands across the chest. I've got my heels up nice and high, shoulders down there, Ruth. Next time you breathe out, you're going to twist round to the side, but keep your bottom facing forwards. No, not your bottom. Your bottom faces backwards. Twist to the same side. You know what I meant. Twist round and return. Good, that's it, Ruth. Twist round and return. Don't worry if you're feeling wobbly. Twist and return. Twist and return. 1 to each side. Good job there, Angie. Good job, Ruth. That's it. One more. Twist and return. Yes, well done. Heels down and come back into it. Okay, you're going to move your toes up and down off the floor. Can you see my toes kind of waving? Can you see that, both of you? Good. So from side view, in fact, it's sometimes easier if I pop it on a block. You don't need to put yours on a block. It just adds a bit of a better contrast versus the skin color. So you're not, imagine I'm not on the block. Okay, is that, I don't know if that's made any difference at all. So you're just moving the toes up and down. Lift, lift on both feet. Lift, lift, lift. And it starts to fatigue the muscle at the front of the shin. And this is a muscle that helps us lift our toes up, lift our foot up. It's what I would describe as the driving muscle. But importantly as well, it's the muscle that's used to lift your foot off the floor, as well as obviously your hip and your knee moving the foot. It's these muscles on the front of the shin that help facilitate that. 3, 2, 1. Now what you're going to do is with both feet, and I'm just going to use my left foot to demonstrate, just see if you can move just the big toe. I don't know if you can see that, but just my big toe is lifting on and off the floor. I don't have pedicures, but there, just the big toe, yes? You're just lifting. And that's hard. If you're not used to doing that, that is particularly hard. So that's what we're doing now, though. We want to mobilize the foot. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, we're going to now do Mexican waves. So you'll start with your big toes and then ripple that movement along all of the foot. And we'll do both at the same time. So when you're ready, you lift both big toes and then all of them in succession. Then the little toe comes down first and they all then fall back down. So we go big toe, all of them, little toe starts the final move in. So curl and lift. You can have a look at them if you want. Sometimes talking to your toes helps, because it does seem to me that the brain's messaging down to the toes gets lost. And people will stand and say, I can't do it. And their messaging just doesn't seem to get to the toe. So something to practice for sure. Good one to practice with other people. Not suggesting you do it at a meeting of anything, but it's a good one to do. See who in your family or your close circle of friends can move their toes independently. I've got some clients who can stick that big toe up like a little elf. Okay, grab a band if you've got one to hand, or just take a sock off. Okay, so now we've got the band under your foot. Doesn't have to be neat and tidy. And I want you to scrunch it up. Can you see what I'm doing with my toes? I'm scrunching. So it's very scrunchy under the foot. That's it. And yeah, that's perfect, Ruth. Yes. So you're scrunching. And I want it to be a lovely fluid movement there, Ruth, if you can. Yes, that's better. Yes, I can see that, Angie. Good. Try and pick up some of the band as much. See, now you see I'm now lifting, and I've got hold of it now, like a little puppy with a sock. See if you can move it around. Just grab it with your toes. Can you grab it with your toes, Ruth? Yes, good, good. Now drop it. Grab and drop, like a digger arm. Okay, grab and drop. That's it, Angie. Good. It's like you're tidying up, Angie. Grab and drop. Grab. Yes. Now that's lovely, Ruth. Well done. So now we just have the whole foot on the band and move it around. And I really feel this start to fatigue into my shin. So keep the foot moving. It's almost like a wave. It's a ripple effect, constantly moving in, in. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can feel it working on the shin? Yes, good, Angie. Yes, great, Ruth. Lovely. All right, let's change feet then. Perfecto. So now I want you just to try on the other foot. So the first thing you're going to do is just that little rippling. Very good. Little rippling. Yes, that's good, Angie. Takes its time and it takes a little while for its warm up, and especially for those messages to drop in as well. It's not easy. Okie dokie. So when you feel like you've got some good movement and you both look like you've definitely got some changing fabric underneath you, you're going to lift it up and shake it around. Like I said, like a dog with a bone. Wave it around. That's good. And then put it down, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Good. Something easy you can do with socks as well. So maybe ask any grandchildren or husbands, can they lift their socks up with their toes? Good. That's it, Angie. It's also very useful for tidying up if you're holding a tray of something. And I remember when I was always feeding the kids, if I was holding a baby or a small child, I'd have to move things around with my feet. Good. Well done. Okay, pick the band up and pop it to the side. Well done. If you're feeling a bit fatigued in the shins, totally normal. My shins feel a bit tired now as well, but it's really good to get that contrast into the shins. Perfect. Okay, don't worry about me changing a camera position there, Ruth. Just come into some squats. Save a bit of time. That's good. There we are. I know you're there. Standing up nice and tall out of it. We go for 10 and 9. Good. Bottom back. 8 and 7. Standing tall out of it. 6. Lift. 5. 4. We go for 3. Lift. 2 and 1. Good. Down we go. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall. Okay, hip work now. Keep your left leg still. Right leg lifts off the floor. I want you to move the foot over and out. Yes, lovely, Angie and Ruth. Well done. Arms wide to the side then. Out and in. Out and in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change sides, lift up, out, in, out, in, out. Good. 5. That's lovely. 4 and 3, 2, 1. Put the foot down, lift up the first leg again. So now we go out and you do the same thing here. Yes. So you've got your leg out as far as it will go round to the corner and then do it. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Other side. Lift up, turn out, then out and in. Out and in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Very good. Okay, take a breath in. And then next time you've taken a breath out, let's move the mat. Move your mat, ready to go. So if you need to adjust your camera position, feel free to do that now or take on board any liquids. Alrighty? Okay. So far, so good with all these couriers. Hey, Angie. All right. Tuck ribs in, stand up nice and tall, forward fold. Join in when you're ready. Cat walk out. Lift the tummy into your body. And I want you to imagine that you're pushing the feet away from your armpits. So really ground into the toes. And it's almost as if you're trying to push the feet away. That's it, Ruth. Get that bottom down. Lovely. I would lift your bottom up a bit higher, Angie. You two are always halfway each. Good. That's better. Lifting up through the back of the neck. We're here for another 15 seconds, would you believe? I know that feels like a very, very long time. Make sure you've got some weight in the tips of your fingers as well as the heel of your hand. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, push back. Well done. Circle your wrists around. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's come onto our backs. Today we're going to come onto it though through the boat position. So have a little watch of this, Ruth and Angie. Sit up nice and tall. If this doesn't work for you, I have an adaptation. So I'm going to show you the movement first. Lift, lift, and hold. So I've got both my feet off the floor, okay? Knees and feet are apart. I'm just going to hang out here. If that feels too much, you just come back, keeping your feet down. You could always pop your hands behind your legs if that feels better. Otherwise, we're sitting tall. That's it, Ruth. Lift, lift. Try and do one leg at a time. You could always do that, Ruth, with your arms here. If balance is the problem, put your arms here. That's it, Ruth. Good. Well done. All right, Angie, lovely work. So both of you, we're here for a further 15 seconds. So just think of something else. Breathe. You can count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4. Come on, Ruth. 3. You're doing great. 2, 1. 1 foot down, then the other roll down. That's it, Angie. Roll down from there. Well done, Ruth. Challenging moves. And you've just done the plank as well. So don't worry about how that may have felt difficult. You did great. And to hold that position was wonderful. Ribcage closure. Let's go. Let's go. Feet, knees, hip width apart. And take your arms back and forwards. Good. Keep that going. Nice and smooth. Flow. Yes. Stretch. Return. Stretch. Return. 6 more. Stretch. And back. 5. And back. 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Palms face the ceiling, legs together, hip rolls. Drop the legs over to one side. Ooh, big click in my back there. And roll the knees to the other side, remembering to anchor down the opposite shoulder. That's it. And roll. Good job there, Ruth and Angie. Well done. And roll. Good. And roll. 3 more to each side. 1. And 1. Here's your 2. 2. Good. Lovely. Bring your legs back to center and straight into pelvic curls. So pubic bone is tilting the pelvis before we release. 10 more of these. Here's your 10 and release. 9 and release. 8. That's good. And a 7. Good. 6. Release. 5. 4. Keep this going. And 3. And 2. And 1. Take them to full spine curls now. Take the breath out. And then gently elevate your body away from the floor, lifting the hips nice and high, pausing at the top. And then softly roll the spine back down bit by bit. Breath in, breath out. Curl and lift up, holding at the top. And then you gently roll back down. Good work. Breathing in, breathing out. Curl and lift up. And then softly, gently roll back down. Good. 5 to come. Curl and lift up. Lovely. So it's a nice, gentle, mobilizing movement. No silly business with these. Curl and lift up. Hips nice and high. Good, good, good. Curl and lift up. That's it. Do these in your own time. And you're probably at the stage where you've maybe got one or two more. Roll down through all of those little bits and bobs there, Ruth. Well done. One more then, Ruth and Angie. Let's lift. Good. And sequentially step that spine back down through all of its little niggles and jiggles there. Well done. Take a breath in. And then next time you breathe out, come into a double knee fold. We're going to do pushaways. Hands above your chest, palms facing in as if you're holding that big box. Push the right leg out 10 times. 10. And 9, 8, 7, 6. Bring it in. 5, 4. That's good. 3, 2. And change legs. Lengthen, return. Lengthen, return. Out and in. Out and in. Push the leg away. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now alternate. Looking good, Ruth. That's good, Angie. Nice and soft movement. Just slow it down a bit, Angie. Slow it down a tad. That's better. 6 more each side. Keep that lower back connecting into the floor, belly button connecting down. 4 more each side if you're at my tempo. If you need to slow down and stop, take a breather. 2 more each side. Out, 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 out. Very good. Take a breath in here. And exhale. Keep your left leg still. Drop your right leg out to the side into a knee drop. So we haven't done this movement on the mat, but we did do it in standing. So this mirrors what we did in standing a few minutes ago. Keep your arms above your chest, but of course, if you need to, put them down by your side. Well done, Ruth and Angie. Good. 3 to go. 1, 2, and 3. Change sides. Out, in, out, in, lengthen, return, lengthen, return. 4 more. 1 and 2, 3. Good work. And 4. Toe taps. So tap one foot down. Good job, Ruth. That's what you get straight into that. You were excited about those, I think. Good. So take the foot further away from the bottom for an increased challenge, or just dip the toes down close to your bottom, and it's a much more manageable movement. So the further you tap, the longer your limb, the heavier it feels into that hip. 6 and 6. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3. Couple to go. 2, 2, 1, 1. Hold here. Now let's do our ankles. So twirl both your feet the same way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Put one foot down, then the other, and take both your hands down to the floor. Good. Yes, definitely in that hip flexor, Angie. Well done. So move your feet wide to the side. 10 bridges. Lift and lower. Up and down. 8. Down. Come on, Ruth. 7. That's good. 6. Be soft with your landing, both of you. You could both do with a bit more of a cushioned landing. And I don't mean use your body bits to cushion it. Make it a softer connection. Okay, 3 more. 1 and 2. Down. And 3. Hold your hips up nice and high now. Staying here. Breath in. And start some gentle pulses, gentle lifts up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your arms up in the air and put your bottom down. Bottoms down, ladies. Good. So next time you push your bottom up, you're going to draw your elbows down to your side. Have a look at me if you're not sure. Just pull your elbows to touch the floor. Bottom down, arms up, arms down, bottom up. That's it, Angie. So it's opposite, Ruth. So when your bottom's up, your arms are down. When your arms are up, your bottom is down. That's it. It's a bit of a thrust. If you imagine yourself in standing, you do some kind of strange dance that you wouldn't want to be reminded of the next day. So you pull your bottom up as you bring your arms down. 10, push. 9, push. 8, that's it. 7 and 6. Lift the arms up. 5 more. 4 more. 3, this is coordination. 2 and 1. Hold the bottom up. Pulses here, elbows are on the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5 more, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Arms up in the air with the bottom. Take both arms out wide to the side now. And then bring them up into what I would call a V. So they're neither all the way up or all the way down. A bit like the Grand Old Duke of York. So keep them up, Angie. Keep them up there. That's it. Hold here. Spine curl down. Breath in. Spine curl up. So you're spine curling with your arms in this wide V. That's it. Do me one more of those all the way up. That's it. And then all the way down. Very good. Take a breath in. Lift your bottom up in the air. And you're going to do some pulses here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold high. Now I want you to drop your right hip down a bit and then push it up. Bring your arms above your chest now. It's going to help the balance. So you drop your left hip down, then push it up. Drop your right hip down, then push it up. Drop, push, alternating. Drop, push, drop, push. We're working that posterior chain. Hamstrings are having to hold our pelvis up nice and high. We're using our butt cheeks to drop one side of the pelvis, then push it up. Our back muscles are working to keep that lumbar spine and some of the ribs off the floor as well. Down, push, down, push, down. You might be feeling some work into your hip flexors on the front of the thigh as well. Down, push, down, push. 3 and 3. You're doing great. 2 and 2. Last time. 1 and 1. Good. Stay here. You're going to tap your toes now. Working those muscles we did at the start using the band. Tap, tap, tappity tap. Tap, tap, tappity tap. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Spine curl down. And walk your feet in back together. Good. So you may have felt some of that into your bottom. Feet a little bit further apart, Ruth. Okay, next exercise. Straighten your arms and legs. So straighten your legs out. I'm going to advise you to move your legs a little bit wider to the side. You'll notice that as soon as we've done that, your lumbar spine may have arced, lifted a bit off the floor. Mine does as well. It's just the weight of the legs and the hip flexors tilts the pelvis. There's nothing wrong, but we know that that's pulled our pelvis out of neutral, but we're not going to worry about it for now. Arms above your chest, arms high in the sky. So you're basically now, look, I'm basically like a big cross. Listen and have a look if you need to. We're going to move opposite arm and leg towards each other. Have a look at this. You're not lifting your head or your back off. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's it, Angie. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Now, ideally, we want straight legs, but that's a challenge in itself. So just try and move opposite arm, opposite leg. That looks nice, Ruth. Well done. Very graceful there with that arm, Angie. Well done. Lovely. So you need to move the leg a little bit over the center line towards the belly button. And the arm is always looking towards the belly button as well. 6 more on each side. 6. Come on. 6. May feel easier on one side. 5 and 5. Think of your thigh. 4. Move the thigh. 3. 3. 2 more. 2. 2. Last time. 1 and 1. Good. Yes. Nice job, both of you. Not easy. Let's try same side. You need to be mindful now that same side might cause you to rotate, to tip a bit, but we're going to give it a go. Same side. Same side. Yes. So don't come across that center line. Stay on the circumference of your body. Imagine that I've drawn a big chalk outline around you. You're the victim of a terrible crime. So keep those arms and legs in that position. 6 more. 6. 6. Well done. 5. 5. 4. Bring them up. 4. Very nice. 3. 3. 2 to go. 2. 2. One more. 1 more. 1 and 1. Whew. Wouldn't it be nice to stay here for another 10 minutes? Well, it might be, but we're not going to. Pull your hands next to your bottom, and I want you to grab your shins in towards your bottom and just have a little, as I call, stranded bug. Roll your back from side to side there, Ruth. That's it. 3 more. And 2, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to do an exercise called rolling like a ball in a minute. But first of all, let's just throw in some curl ups and the 100s. But what we'll do first of all is just quickly do 5 bridges just to stretch off those hip flexors that have just been quite contracted in their inner range. So hands by your bottom, just do me 5 bridges just to stretch out the front of the hips, the front of your thighs. 1, down, lift. 2, good. 3, and 4, and 5. Lovely. So we're going to do the 100s now. Now with the 100s, you have 5 positions. I'm not sure we've ever been through them, Ruth, in reality. So the 5 positions are where we count 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out, and we're doing this pumping action with our arm. The pumping creates instability in your torso, which you've got to use your core to stop moving around. Yes, Ruth, exactly that. So the first position you can do it in is just as you are now, like that. Or you could do it with your legs up in the air. Or you could do it with your head off the floor and your legs up in the air. Here's where it gets fun. Legs are up now straight in the air in a pike position, or this here, okay? And here, both of you, your legs are together. Closed chain, legs are together. Okay, now we're doing it for a beat of 100, and I love that you're already started, Ruth. What was I going to say? In for 5 and out for 5. That's right. And you can flip-flop between all the different versions. So if you decide to start easy, you can get harder, or you can go for it from the outset, knowing you can flick around. Okay? So breath in for 5, out for 5. Find your first position. Take a breath in, breathing out. Let's go. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. Shh. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. Well done. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Over halfway. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. Woo! Can you come up any more? In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last in and out. Keep your arms still. Bend your knees in, head down, then one foot after the other. Well done. Good. Feel those abs work, huh? Nice deep breath in and out. Woo! Well done. Okay, now we're going to do, I can never remember which way the words go. Front leg pull, front is not relevant. Is this exercise. And it's from the plank, which you may think, yippee, or you may think, oh no. If you're thinking, oh no, that's okay. You can just do me some tabletop ones where you stretch the leg out, lift to hip height, pop it down, bring it in, out, up, down, in. That's your option. The exercise I'm going to demonstrate now is done in the plank. So we send one leg out, tuck toes under, and the other one. Now pay close attention to my heels. I push forward onto my tiptoes and then I push back and I'm stretching through my Achilles. So if you do that movement, you're stretching through the back of the legs. Now watch my leg. Lift, lift, push forward, push back. Lift one leg, lift the other leg, push forward, push back. Ruth, this might be one of those exercises thinking, Annette, I'm not going to do that. I remember you sending me those emails before. So well done, Angie. So let's give it a go, Ruth. Let's just do one. Angie, they look good. Try and point your toes. So lift up into the plank then, Ruth. Let's go. Onto your tiptoes. So push forward, push back, into your heels. Lift one leg. Go on. Yes. And then the other one. And the other one. You got two. Yes. Good. Push forward, push into your heels. Lift. Good, Ruth, come on, let's get this done. Lift, well done. And lift. Yes, put your knees down, Ruth. Well done. Good effort, Angie, they looked great. Well done, Ruth. Now we feel very hot all of a sudden, right? Well done. Twist your wrist. That was excellent, Ruth. We're not doing any more. You did it. Well done. Really great job. The only feedback, Ruth, I would give you is your bottom was a bit high. You were kind of doing them from here. But you know what? For a first attempt, I'm not going to concern myself with that. You did it. You got a foot up in the air. Well done. Twisty, twisty on those wrists. Well done. Okay, let's come on to our tummies then for some extension work. We deserve that. We're going to do diamond press with salute. So fingertips by your temples, so outside your eyes. Perky elbows out to the side, legs in a nice, comfortable, relaxed position. Pubic bone down, belly button up, rolling your nose, looking forward, keeping your hands and elbows down on the floor. That's it. And then gently come back down, tucking in, breathing in, breathing out. Roll your nose, lift through the top of the head, and then softly and gently pop everything back where you found it, tucking your head in last. Let's have a look at you. That's it, Angie. Yes. And come back down. Lovely and sequential, both of you. Good. Ruth, I'd just try and move your shoulders away from your ears. I feel like you could lengthen your neck a bit more. Good. Really focus on coming out. I always imagine I'm a turtle and I've been disturbed. Some people may say I'm disturbed anyway. I need to lift my head out of my little turtle, tortoise shell, to have a little look out of it, okay? Try and lift your head away from your shoulders as much as you can. Good. 3 more. Then we're going to change it. Good. Okay, so when you do your next set then, you're going to hold that extension, really focusing into where a necklace would do up in your neck, into that scruff of the neck area, and add in salute. So arm and hand lift at the same time. Do me a few on each side, either alternating or do all of them on one side, then all of them on the other, before you roll back down. So no movement in your bottom and in your lower back, okay? but I'm now going to be focusing on what your bottoms are doing. Think about that when you lift your arm. Maybe don't lift your arm as high. If you feel that little tilty come in, looks nice there. That's so much better, Ruth. Well done. Good, you've corrected what I was just talking about then. Your first set, you were rolling about a bit. And I think that's just because you were using all of your energy to lift up, but that's so much better now. Good. Nice, Angie. Well done. Good job, both of you. Much, much better. Okay. Option to progress again if you'd like to take it. You can just keep doing what we're doing, or you roll and lift up and then take both hands and elbows off at the same time. So it's up and down, up and down, up and down. Few of those, and then you roll back down. That's it, Angie. Good. Nice, Ruth. You've got a lovely extension today, Ruth. Well done. That's it, Angie. Yes, good. Yes, just watch your shoulders. I feel your shoulders are lifting up, Angie, towards your ears. Remember, keep those shoulders away. Lock that scapula, your shoulder blades, down the ribs. Okie dokie. Do one more set of whatever you like. You can keep your hands down and go back to the originals, or you can do the salutes. Whatever you feel is either challenging or just doing some benefit for your body. Challenge can sometimes be too much. It feels nicer just to stretch it. So do what feels good. And when you've done those, push back into rest position and push your bottom back. Okie dokie. We're going to do... So this is an exercise designed to massage your spine, but it's also about core control. I want you to wrap your arms around your legs and grab the bottom of your leggings. Now think about the word rolling like a ball. You can't roll with a flat back. You're not a brick, okay? You need to create a curvy spine and pelvis. So it's not as easy as you might think, because you might get stuck. And if you get stuck, don't worry, it will come, all right? So first of all, you come off, you're here and you come off your sit bones. Focus on what I said. You need to be a ball. Tuck your chin in, hunch your back. Can you see how I've gone into this very poor posture position? I then take a leap of faith, roll back and roll forwards. Yes. Ruth, that was a pretty good start. Well done. Try and keep hold of your legs. I know why you let them go. Have your legs a bit wider and you come back and then you need to thrust your head forward. Remember, your head is the heaviest part of your body. You all right? Go for it. Curl your back. Be confident. You're not far off it, Ruth. Ruth, you're not far off it. Well done. If I was with you, I would put a little cushion in the arch of your back, the lumbar spine. You could put your jumper there now. Where is your jumper? As long as your zip isn't going to hurt you, fold it so it's maybe an inch thick and you're not going to roll onto the zip. Good, Angie. I would have, Angie, try not to let your feet touch the floor at the end. That's it. So you want that to go in your lumbar spine. Yeah, there. It's going to basically plug that gap. Head forwards, head forwards. Yes. Woo! Head forwards, Ruth. Yes. Yes. Good. Let's just try and do a few in a row, Ruth. I'm going to leave you to it. Well done, Angie. Angie, I'm going to add in for you now something slightly different. Bring your arms here. Yeah, that's it. Clapping at the start and end, Angie. Watch. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Yes, Angie. Try and do 3 at each end. So you got to, yes, Angie, well done. Good job, Ruth. I'm still watching you. Good. Well done, Angie. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Well done, Ruth. You should be really proud of that. Have a rest. Well done, Angie. We'll take a rest there as well. Okay, ladies, let's turn it over then onto our hands and knees and we'll come up to standing. Tuck hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Push your bottom up into the air, heels down. Hands are walking in towards your feet and come up to standing. Ooh. Well done. Nice job there. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Okay, so a little bit of work in standing. Don't worry about adjusting your camera if it's a faff. Take your foot off the floor. And this is my left leg. I'm going to twist around to the left. So this is my left leg up in the air. Left leg up in the air, twist around. You're going to hold that. Yes, very nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. Other one up, twist. Turn your head as well, remember. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't lean back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Let's just do a roll down, then we're finished. Scoop your tummy in, forward fold. Down you go. Dangly arms outside your ears, remember? Breath at the bottom, and then stand up, lifting through the back of the neck. Stand up nice and high. Take your arms out wide then. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7. Shoulders down. That's good. Breath in. And slowly down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, ladies.